Have you ever encountered a JRPG franchise that you never heard of until a female character with nicely shaped eyes grabbed your attention? If your answer is yes, then good, because we're not talking about her today. Sorry, Riza. What's up, guys? UZXCrimsonAvenger here, back to another video. And over the weekend, before the release of Bleach Rebirth the Souls, I had the time to try out the Atelier Yumia Demo. And as a newcomer to the series, I'm giving you my first impressions of what I think of the game so far before I get to play the full version. So without further ado, let's get started. Atelier Yumia, The Alchemist of Memories in the Evision Land, is a JRPG developed by Gus and published by Koei Tecmo for the PS4, PS5, Nintendo Switch, Xbox Series X and S, and One, along with Steam, with a demo currently available to play. As I mentioned earlier, I'm a newcomer to the series, and I've had interest in checking this game out, especially since Yumia has such an appealing design and personality. When I asked what to expect from the gameplay, I was informed about the series' synthesis mechanic, so I'll start on this topic first. At first I was a bit concerned about this mechanic because I was told that synthesizing was required to progress to the story in these games, as something like that was what stopped me from continuing to play Pokemon Legends Arceus, because in that game I had to get specific Pokemon on the Pokédex to progress to the story. I'm only bringing this up because I don't like to be forced to halt story progression on something I can just do later. The only exception is that I will only do side quests if or when the main story tells me to do so. Otherwise, I can save my side quests for later as post-game content. In the case of Yumia, I generally don't get that feeling from being forced to use the synthesis mechanic, as not only is it part of the game's function, but it also serves as the game's narrative as well, since you are playing as an alchemist and everything. Synthesizing in this game, specifically in this demo, to me feels like an alternative way to buy items and equipment, since I've noticed that there's a lack of in-game currency to make purchases. Heck, why should I, since I can just make them myself? Thankfully, all the materials you need can be found on the world during your travels. Like, seriously, they're everywhere. You can even pick them up on the run. Like, literally, you can literally pick these things up while you're running. Whew. Now that we got that out of the way, now I can go ahead and talk about the combat. The combat in Atelier Yumia reminds me of the real-time action combat of Xenoblade along with Time and Eternity. You have skill cooldowns like in Xenoblade, and you can strategically switch between close and long range like in Time and Eternity. Pointing those out generally makes me feel right at home, since my combat knowledge from those games is carried over here, and it gives me that warm fuzzy feeling. Also know they can use some items that you synthesize that aren't just healing items in combat as well. Heck, even those have cooldowns, which I found pretty neat. Not only will you be able to move around your enemies, guard, and dodge their attacks, but you can also switch between party members as well for more variety and options. In the demo, Yumia, Ayla, and Victor are the only characters available, but 3 more characters do join the party in the full version, which is something I'm looking forward to. Wait, when you mean Jun Fukuyama is voicing another character that has a clean fit using the scythe? He just voiced the character with a clean fit using the scythe in Zenless Zone Zero. That's actually pretty gas. Wait a minute. Hold up, what's this? Bro, no one told me this game has mystic arts. Come on, now I really want to play this game. Before I end this video, I briefly want to talk about Yumia herself. She is a woman who is kind-hearted and determined, and is willing to show others in the world the usefulness of alchemy. Only a few characters I've seen so far treat her like a human being, while there are some who ridicule her, talk about her thinking that she'll put a curse on them, or outright just being rude for just helping. Characters like Victor are not helping his case at all. I get it being on guard and everything, but you gotta chill and get off Yumia's grill, man, and let her do her thing. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be some development with Yumia and the other characters during the full version of the game. If you have any interest in trying this game out, the demo is available on all platforms that I've mentioned earlier. And for those who are playing the full version of the game, what do you think of it so far, or overall? Let me know in the comments. I also want to give a quick shout out to Mad Kaiser. He's went ahead and produced a couple of videos on Yumia. If you want to learn how to get the bike and also general tips, you can go ahead and find his channel. I'm pretty sure I have the link. I can't even say it right. I'm pretty sure I have the link in the description below, if not the top right corner. Also, shout outs to Eternal Bolivian. Be sure to check his channel as well, as he made gameplay videos on the game itself. So I recommend you guys check out those 2 channels and let them know I sent you. This is UZXCrimsonAvenger, and I'll end this video by saying, Riza's thighs save lives, but Yumia's legs make me beg. Don't lose your way, guys. Peace.